What's going on, guys? Like, we got some pretty decent news here. Ahsoka Season 2 rumored to have been greenlit by Lucasfilm as production eyes move to the UK. Now, obviously, they can't talk about anything due to the strikes and everything going on, but that doesn't mean that a lot of people on the inside don't know what's going on. It's just us on the outside here. They can't publicly talk about it. They can't publicize it. Well, it still hasn't been officially announced by Lucasfilm. It sounds like Ahsoka Season 2 is moving forwards, albeit with production moving from Los Angeles to the UK. Luckily, some online scoopers are claiming via sffgazette.com that Ahsoka Season 2 has been greenlit at Lucasfilm. While nothing has been confirmed at this stage, we're guessing the end of the WGA strike means Dave Filoni has been able to resume work on the series before his planned Star Wars movie follows. You didn't know Dave Filoni is making his own movie, which will combine The Mandalorian and Ahsoka and Boba Fett. All those characters, that world into one, kind of like an Avengers sort of thing. Of note is the fact Ahsoka will reportedly move to the UK's Pinewood Studios, which is a very famous studio for Star Wars projects in the UK, the home of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. It was originally shot in Los Angeles, where The Mandalorian is based, and we'd say this is a strong indication that A, the show's scale is increasing, which is awesome, and B, there will be some overlap with Filoni's big screen plans. And it's quite possible they might be filming, parts of the movie there as well. They do this a lot. They film parts of the show and then stuff that will come years later. They film the movie as well. Ahsoka Season 2 is a go, says My Time to Shine Hello on Twitter. So I think, while of course this is hearsay, we don't really know for sure if this is happening, but I would say given the numbers that came with the ratings, which honestly weren't horrible, but they also weren't like amazing. They weren't like the Mandalorian finale. The finale numbers for Ahsoka did dip, but they still weren't overly atrociously bad, right? So it's obvious that we're going to be getting a Season 2, it just hasn't been announced yet. Now, if you remember at the end of Mando Season 2, we were promised a Book of Boba Fett show, as well as, I think it was in Mando Season 1, wasn't even finished yet. We got greenlit for a Season 2, and we got that confirmed on Jon Favreau's Instagram. It was a picture of a Gamorrean and like a model or something like that, and he said Mando Season 2 is happening. So that's cool. That's honestly, it's great. I just wonder, where are they going to take the show going from here, considering poor Ray Stevenson is no longer with us, and also considering he survived in the show. What are they going to do with his character? Is he going to turn into the sun? He was walking out on the hand of the father, which was pointing towards the mountain that was glimmering in the distance, and that could very well have been Abeloth. It could very have well been the sun, because if we compare it to a moment in the Clone Wars where Anakin saw the exact same mountain glistening, well, not the exact same, but the mountain glistening, he ran to it and he went to it and he found the father inside. Could very well be what's going to happen with Baylan, but they can't show Baylan anymore, so is he going to be recast? What's the deal? To me, look, the Ahsoka show is cool, but I was the most invested in Baylan and Shin Hati. Now, as for Luke Skywalker, well, he's going to be the hero for sure, because Ahsoka is stranded way away in another galaxy. And now it's time for Luke to shine. It's time for Luke to be the hero that everyone knows him to be. And now Thrawn is going to come to know this guy that actually killed the Emperor and killed Vader, and it's Vader's son. If he was afraid of Ahsoka being Anakin's apprentice, and he's definitely going to be pooing in his pants because of Anakin's son, who literally changed the fate of the galaxy. To what the galaxy knows, of course we know it was Vader, but nobody else knows that. They all think it was Luke, right? They think Luke defeated the Emperor and Darth Vader, which makes him extremely dangerous and extremely feared by the galaxy. He's a legend at this point. So I'm pretty excited for this. I think the Ahsoka show is going to be probably a highlight for so many fans, and I think it brought in a lot of new fans as well, because just like The Mandalorian did with Baby Yoda, I think Ahsoka is a newer character to those who aren't that into Star Wars, and they want to know, who is this chick who wields these two white lightsabers? And they find out that it's, Anakin's apprentice. Many more people will be even more interested for those who haven't watched the animated series, Clone Wars and Rebels. So this is a great thing for us. I hope it's going to be revealed soon once the strikes do end and everyone gets what they want and comes to a good agreement on both sides, and we continue on with Star Wars content. It would be great in movies and shows. I'm waiting for Tales of the Jedi Season 2. I think that's what I'm most anticipating, but we'll see what happens. So great news. Hope we get some more information soon, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. May the Force be with you always.